Welcome.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their fans here tonight. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kawhi Leonard.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in its small forward. And for the Clippers, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Bogdanovic is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. And it's the Mavericks to start out. So, Brent, when you talk about this matchup, what stands out the most to you?
Well, the amount of stars that both of these teams have accumulated, that gets me pretty excited. And these are the type of games that for fans, they love to see the star power shine. And you never know, that expected greatness could be on display for us here tonight.
Thompson surveying the floor. Davis with a screen on Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic against Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Irving.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
Over in the corner, Zubac shoots over Gafford. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed.
The system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023, so all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now. With a finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thank you, David.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Los Angeles making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. The Clippers, number 1.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Marshall. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Good on the triple.
You can never let Klay shoot off a crisp pass He just lets that go so quick.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Here's Thompson. James Harden picking up that last basket. And stolen by Dunn. Harden with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Here's Leonard. Goes back up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Mavericks making a switch here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. B.J. Washington comes in for Marshall. Exum, he's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving.
Well, it's been tough with all the injuries, but Kawhi is a top 75 player, rightfully so. Cannot question his greatness. It's hard to not think about the what-ifs with him.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Leonard. Against New Orleans, he was really on his game. Powell for three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his third assist on the night. Here's Dinwiddie. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Into the lane. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Be right on him. The shot, no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Exum. Bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
It's Powell on the wing. The three. And the three ball is good. Powell's got 6 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now here is Davis. He has yet to score. Lively the pass to Davis. From outside the arc. That one, no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Clippers lead by 10. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Simmons is out there with Dunn, and it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. And stolen by Simmons. Dunn dishes to Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Jones has got his first 2 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Clippers leading by 15. Here's Coffey. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And yes, it's good.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Bogdanovich is checked in for Los Angeles. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dinwiddie's checked in. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 18. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And for those of you just joining us, we're about 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, Dinwiddie is a clever playmaker, using the pick there to create an opening for his teammate.
Simmons finds Bogdanovic. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Off target at the rim. Mavericks trail by 19. Now Exum. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The three from Bogdanovic. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bogdanovic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And Bogdanovic can burn you from deep, especially from the corner pocket.
So this is the first of 2 in a row. These two teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I mean, I feel in the first game, you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Leonard, he's checked in for Zubac. Amir Coffey comes in for Dunn. And James Harden subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Davis. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And here are the Clippers. They're on a 19-7 run. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
There are a few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
Thompson outside. 1:15 left in the second quarter. From deep three-point land, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Harden. Harden with the stuff.
All right, Harden still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
Williams passes to Thompson. Dallas moving the ball around. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Misses the three. Harden dishes to Jones. And the call to foul. So he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, still such a prolific passer in this league. You expect Harden to make those kind of dishes.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Davis against Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game right now. No good on that one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. Pass to Powell. Lets it go with the three. The shot misses. And so it's Los Angeles holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. For the East, Trae Young.
Talk about in a mood. Young's been hitting shots the moment he crosses half court.
And as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first-half performance.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be knocking it down.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Davis. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 3. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Irving. Davis, the pass to Thompson. The three-pointer, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's Leonard from 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
And this is vintage James Harden, getting to his spots and just punishing the defense.
Irving finds Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Start it. And the Clippers call time here. Let's see the stat sheet here for Anthony Davis.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him. Drops in the tray.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for the postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Now, here is Harden. 14 points for him. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Powell for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Now here's Harden. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Irving against Harden. Puts up a deep 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by Down. Hits it from 3-point range. Marshall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
To the paint, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, use the height, use the reach. Devastating effect, Daniel Gafford.
Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Irving with a clean look. Again, the Mavericks score. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Here's Harden. Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 18 points in the game. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And Dallas with a change here too. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Najee Marshall.
Timeout.
Dallas calls timeout.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Dinwiddie, that's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And it's Davis missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
From deep, the three-pointer is right on target. 11 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
LA has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. That one good for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Guarded by Simmons. Dinwiddie's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Coffey gets it to go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Dinwiddie outside. Thompson outside to stop the run. Carries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 11 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The three-point. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Derek Jones is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. Dunn against Dinwiddie. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And really with good positional size, Dinwiddie can make plays above the rim.
And Simmons kicks to Jones. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Dunn misses. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Exum passes to Dinwiddie. Brett, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Dallas making a switch here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for P.J. Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Exum. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Irving passes to Gafford. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Ben Simmons. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Outside, Davis. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slowly get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And a good physical play there from Simmons, not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off.
The first free throw is good. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Thompson outside. To the middle. 6 feet out. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Irving against Simmons. Right side Irving. Shakes him. That shot off. Simmons with the defensive effort. The Clippers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Over Simmons, and Irving gets it to go on the assist from Marshall. Marshall's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other
three, rebound by Marshall. Simmons against Irving. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.
Welcome. Buffering.
shaking off the pregame jitters. These guys getting all set for tip-off. If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Here we go, 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. Taking a look at the Clippers, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And checking out the Mavericks, only a few spots below.
I think for Los Angeles, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
And now Dallas' starting group. We've got Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving out there with Thompson. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Gafford in at the 5. And for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Leonard can't get it to go. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Harden. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. For Dallas, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Irving for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Bogdanovic passes to Leonard. Back to Bogdanovic. Harden from outside. Drills it from deep. Harden's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Leonard. From deep. Rebounded by Marshall.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, Greg, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Stolen by Davis. Irving with it. Harden picks him up. And it's Gafford missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Counted.
Well, Kawhi Leonard meets the defender at the rim, and he comes out on top.
The Mavericks lead by 3. Irving looking around. There's the triple. Rebound by the Clippers. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And the main takeaway.
James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving with a deep 3. No good with the triple.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
And Gafford with the block.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. Exum's checked in for Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. Now here's Jones. Fires the three. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Dallas has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Well, Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020, this guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness. Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Pass to Leonard. Dunn outside. Jacks up a three. Davis with a rebound. It's stolen by Leonard. Dunn, the pass to Jones. It's hauled in by Exum. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The three. Davis can't hit. And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. And slam dunk by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Chris Dunn is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the three. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Now here's Washington. No made baskets yet. Inside. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Coffey on the wing. Lets the three fly. Connects from downtown. Coffey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Simmons against Irving. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Los Angeles leading by 3. Yep, that one goes. Simmons has got his first 2 points.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Here's Irving, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdan Bogdanovich comes in for Ben Simmons. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Thompson comes in for Prosper. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Anthony Davis.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. He shoots it. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Mavericks trail by 8. Now here's Exum. Yet to see a basket. To the paint. And stolen by Jones. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Dunn. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Harden, he's checked in for Jones. Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Exum. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Marshall. Davis with a screen on Bogdanovic. Here's Marshall. That's his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Harden against Irving. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 11.
And James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Leonard. 11 points for him last game against Dallas. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovic has got 6 in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Gafford passes to Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
That one's good for 2.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
There's 1:17 left in the first half of this one. Stolen by Harden. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And the basket by Leonard.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Knocked away. Marshall passes to Davis. Now Gafford. Oh, there's the... Oh, A.D. An easy target on the lob.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Zubac's shot is off.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Gafford missing. Bogdanovic from long range. And the rebound goes to Dallas. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Good. And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Dallas Mavericks.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what... And that is going to do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Najee Marshall is out there with Davis. Then it's Thompson, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Gafford in at the 5. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. More physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and that...
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
Here's Harden, and the layup falls. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring for Klay Thompson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the